Minister of Magic, Rufus Scrimgeour, addresses the wizarding media, stating that the Ministry remains strong, even as Lord Voldemort gains power. The Death Eaters are committing mass killings of Muggles and infiltrating the Ministry. Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, and Hermione Granger set out to complete the mission Dumbledore gave Harry by hunting down and destroying Voldemort's Horcruxes. Severus Snape informs Lord Voldemort and the Death Eaters of Harry's impending departure from Privet Drive. Voldemort commandeers Lucius Malfoy's wand, as Voldemort's own wand cannot be used to kill Harry because they share the same core. The Order of the Phoenix escort Harry to safety using Polyjuice Potion to create decoy Harrys. During their flight, they are ambushed by Death Eaters who kill Mad-Eye Moody and Hedwig, injure George Weasley, and knock out Hagrid. Arriving at the Burrow, Harry has a vision of the wand maker Ollivander being tortured by Voldemort. The next day, Scrimgeour arrives at the Burrow with Albus Dumbledore's will. Ron receives Dumbledore's Deluminator, Hermione receives a copy of the Tales of Beedle the Bard, and Harry receives the first golden snitch that he caught in a Quidditch match. Scrimgeour reveals that Harry was also given the sword of Godric Gryffindor. The Minister tells Harry that the sword was not Dumbledore's to give and is missing. The Death Eaters kill Scrimgeour and replace him with Pious Thicknesse. The Ministry arrests and persecutes Muggle-born witches and wizards. During Bill Weasley and Fleur Delacour's wedding, Death Eaters attack. Harry, Hermione, and Ron disapparate to London, but are attacked in a diner by Death Eaters. The trio seek refuge at 12 Grimmauld Place. They discover that the RAB from the fake Horcrux locket is Regulus Arcturus Black, younger brother of Sirius Black. Kreacher, the Black's house elf, tells them that Mundungus Fletcher broke in and stole many items from the house, including the real locket. Kreacher and Dobby apprehend Fletcher, who reveals that the locket is in the possession of Dolores Umbridge. Using Polyjuice Potion, the trio infiltrate the Ministry and find the locket around Umbridge's neck. Harry stuns Umbridge and Hermione retrieves the locket. The trio escape their pursuers by apparating in the wilderness, but Ron is injured and cannot apparate again until he recovers. After unsuccessful attempts to destroy the Horcrux, the trio take turns wearing it to dilute its power. Harry sees a vision of Voldemort interrogating and killing the wandmaker Grigorovich, who claims a teenage boy stole the legendary Elder Wand from his shop. While Ron is wearing the locket, he is overcome by negative feelings and argues with Harry before abandoning him and Hermione. Hermione deduces that the Sword of Gryffindor can destroy Horcruxes and decides with Harry to go to Godric's Hollow. They visit Harry's parents' grave and the house where they were killed. They encounter Bathilda Bagshot, who they believe may have the sword. Bathilda lets Harry and Hermione into her house and is revealed to actually be Nagini, controlling Bathilda's reanimated corpse from inside of her. Hermione and Harry escape into the Forest of Dean, but Hermione accidentally breaks Harry's wand whilst fighting Nagini. Hermione identifies the mysterious thief in Harry's vision as Gellert Grindelwald. Harry sees a Patronus in the form of a doe, which leads him to a frozen pond. Gryffindor's sword lies beneath the pond's ice, which Harry breaks and jumps in to retrieve the sword. The locket around his neck strangles him, but Ron arrives and rescues Harry. Harry uses Parseltongue to open the locket, and Ron destroys the Horcrux with the sword. Hermione and Ron reconcile, and the trio decide to visit Xenophilius Lovegood to learn more about a symbol drawn in the book Dumbledore left Hermione. Lovegood explains to them that the symbol represents the Deathly Hallows, 3 magical objects that can make a wizard master of death. Hermione reads the story of the Hallows, and after some awkward conversation, the trio try to leave but are stopped by Lovegood. He reveals that Luna has been kidnapped before summoning the Death Eaters, intending to hand over Harry in exchange for her. Harry, Ron, and Hermione disapparate as Lovegood's house is destroyed. Back in the wilderness, the trio sets up camp when Snatchers find them. Hermione uses a curse to disguise Harry's features as the Snatchers take them to Malfoy Manor. Bellatrix Lestrange imprisons Harry and Ron in the cellar with Luna, Ollivander, and Griphook the Goblin. Bellatrix tortures Hermione for information on how they got the Sword of Gryffindor, which Bellatrix claims was in her vault at Gringotts. Harry requests help, communicating with a piece of broken mirror in his possession. Dobby apparates into the cellar to save them. Harry and Ron rush to save Hermione, and a battle ensues that sees Harry disarm Draco Malfoy. Dobby drops a chandelier onto Bellatrix, forcing her to release Hermione. Bellatrix throws her knife at them as Dobby grabs everyone and disapparates. They arrive at Shell Cottage and find that Bellatrix's knife has fatally wounded Dobby. Harry insists that they bury Dobby without any magic. Voldemort breaks into Dumbledore's tomb and steals the Elder Wand, revealed to have been in Dumbledore's possession.